time, I'd like to recognize a few people in the audience. We have some distinguished people here who have taken the trouble and time to come over. There is, gentlemen, ladies, we are fortunate to have Major General Ali Akhtar Zaidi, who just very recently retired from the Indian Army, and he worked with President PJ Abdul Kalam in the Defense Research Establishment. Can I ask Major General Zaidi to please stand? We are also fortunate to have some distinguished community leaders from Indian associations, and again we are grateful they are here. Dr. Ram Singh and Mrs. Ram Singh, Dr. Kumar Singh and Kumar Singh and Mrs. Kumar Singh. Gone. They are from Indian ICCC, India Cultural Coordination Committee. Mr. Jay Bhandari, who is from Gopio, Virginia chapter. Mr. Ashok Batra and Malka Batra. And not all these, Rajan Devdas. Now, who doesn't know Rajan Devdas? He is actually Padam Shri Rajan Devdas. Padam Shri Rajan Devdas is an outstanding photographer, and he received his Padam Shri about 3 years ago. We are very grateful that in spite of your not keeping good health, you honored us with your presence. And of course, I just noticed that our new Minister for Community Affairs, Mr. Datta Paslikar, has just arrived. He is replacing Mr. Sanjay Sinha, and I will request Mr. Paslikar to please say a few words on behalf of the Government of India and the Indian Embassy.
Thank you very much for this invitation this evening. I'm really grateful to the association for organizing this event, and wish you all a very happy Eid and your 25 years of excellent work that the association has been carrying out for all these years. On behalf of the Ambassador, Mrs. Meera Shankar, who could not be here this evening because of other commitments, the Embassy of India conveys its best wishes to this excellent organization which has been doing outstanding work over the years and organizing such events. Shri Sanjay Sinha also wanted to be here, but since these are his last 2 days in Washington DC, he is busy with some other commitment. I have just joined about 5 days back, and I see a lot of familiar faces, and I'm really overwhelmed by the fact that all of you strive so hard to keep together, to be together, and sort of celebrate all your festivals together. This, I think, is a unique feature, and I really congratulate you on that part too. I am looking forward to all of you and to the Association of Indian Muslims in America to have my tenure here in the next 3 years to be a fruitful one, and the Embassy of India would always be very, very helpful in all respects of all the requirements of all the Indian community here, and I'm sure that we would look forward to you as you look forward to us with all the requirements that we have. So with these few words, I would like to thank the organizer, Shimunchi and others, for this excellent evening and a great effort to bring the community together to celebrate Eid, and wish and congratulate you again for your 25 years with the association. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. Paslikar. I realize you just arrived in Washington and how busy you are taking over from Mr. Sanjay Sinha. So we thank you really for taking time to come over here. Our next speaker is a person, when you ask how to succeed in America, you know, we are all immigrants, right? We came from various places in various boats and airplanes and Boeings and what have you. And then we ask ourselves, why did we come here? Why did we leave our families behind? And why did we come here in a new place where people were new, culture was new, the American people did not understand our names. You know, I remember when I came here as a student first, many years ago, and they couldn't follow my name. They were asking me who, and they were saying to me, you speak English? You know, when I was a student in New York City. So, but the name of the game is not, the name of the game, we Indian immigrants learned one thing, and that is perseverance and quality. So, how we succeeded, the Indian American community, how it succeeded so well, you know, in spite of all the problems, is because we persevered and we applied some logic and some rationale, and we were smart, right? So here we have Mr. Hamiduddin, who was just elected mayor of the city of Teaneck in New Jersey. And he's right here, sitting in the middle of the people in the stable, and he's a young man. Now he became mayor, right? At this young age, he became mayor of a city in New Jersey. Now, incidentally, he's one of the first few Indian Americans to become mayor, and also the first Muslim to become mayor of a city in America. And it so happens, I know that a lot of people here from Hyderabad. It so happens that he is from Hyderabad. So if we were to ask a question of Mayor Hamiduddin, what do you think will be a question, a good question? Guess, what will be a good question for this young man? So the only question I came up with from asking everybody is, how to succeed in America? A brilliant example of a young man who succeeded in America at a young age. So I request Mayor Hamiduddin to address us and tell us how to succeed in America.